Hello everyone. Three tech companies, Apple, Microsoft and Alphabet, which owns Google, reported combined profit of more than 50 billion US dollars in the first quarter. And these three tech companies have a combined market value of 6.4 trillion US dollars, more than double their collective value when the COVID-19 pandemic started 16 months ago. And Apple is alone with 2.4 trillion US dollars worth market value. Apple's iPhone is continue to power major increases in Apple quarterly revenue and profits. With iPhone sales posting double-digit growth over the previous year, Apple earned 21.7 billion US dollars, in other words, 1.30 US dollar per share, nearly doubling profit earned during the same period last year. And the revenue surged 36% to 81.4 billion US dollars. Even iPhone chip shortage can't slow down Apple's strain money. Right now, Apple is having a huge cash flow in the market. But here, we are going to know what Apple is going to do with $204 billion which they have in cash. So, subscribe to my channel and let's start. Apple is going to heavily invest into Apple chips, AR hardware, 3D gaming and virtual reality softwares. AR and VR get more attention because it completely immerses user in an artificial world and has an obvious attraction from gamers. Adding AR features to the iPhone isn't a giant leap. iPhone can build glasses like the Apple Watch, which is connected to your iPhone. The glasses will also require a new operating system, or at least a massive change on Apple OS on glasses level. And Apple can use the same chip that they are using with MacBook, iPad or iPhone. On the other hand, Apple has set up a new team to focus and develop Apple glasses as Apple did at the time of Apple Watch. How we can forget Apple chips? The M1 was introduced in November 2020 and has proven to be incredibly powerful despite only being available on Apple's MacBook Air, MacBook Mini and two MacBook Pro models. There are suggestions that we could see an M1X as the Pro version of the M1, followed by an M2 as a successor to the M1 and then an M2X as a successor to the M1X. Whether the next Apple Silicon chip is known as the M1X or the M2, it is likely to be featured in the next edition of the MacBook Pro, 14-inch and 16-inch, the iMac and the Mac Mini. It looks like the M1X will be next in line, with the M2 coming in spring 2022. It seems that Apple will produce Pro version of the M1 with additional cores before going on to produce the next generation M2 next year. Right now, Apple is ahead in the tech race with its technology and brand. And Apple wants to stay ahead in the race. Well, of course every company wants to. That's the reason Apple is heavily engaged and invested in AR and Apple chips. But that's not the whole story. Now the company is determined to get a share of the growing electric car industry with their next big thing, the Apple Car. Tesla is currently dominating the electronic vehicle market and will only become increasingly popular with nearly 500,000 cars delivered in 2020. Apple in 2021 also sent a team of Apple Car employees to South Korea to meet with LG, the SK Group and others to discuss possible business opportunity related to the Apple Car. Apple has filed a patent which revealed that Apple Car owners can authorize other users to drive the car without releasing the key. Indeed, there have been several patents going around related to the Apple Car. So what next big step is Apple going to take in the electric vehicle market with the Apple Car? Well, that's the story for another video.